Welcome to another family dinner episode. For today, we are going to be playing a card game called Intimacy. Have you guys played this? No. You normally
I've
play
seen
this
it though, but I've never played it. Yeah.
These are the 6 categories. When you're usually playing this game with your partner or like us, just friends, each person answers 1 card in each category.
Okay.
It starts off with like surface area questions and then
Deeper.
Okay.
I know. Oh, here we go.
Oh, and in case this is your first time seeing us, my name is Christina.
My name is Alyssa.
I'm Brittany.
So I will start us off just to break
This
the
is
ice.
about you.
Describe something that's exciting in your life right now.
Ew, these are personal.
I know, I was like, I kind of don't like it. Like how personal it's gonna do.
Oh, but that's okay.
See, I like it.
You do.
I know
love
you
it.
do.
Like me, I hate
we're like,
small talk.
Like,
I hate small talk.
Yeah.
But you know, you do it, especially when you meet someone for the first time.
Yeah.
But I like the
I
deeper
love, you know, those
questions.
deep combos. Virgo.
yeah. Literally, Virgo.
Something that's exciting, I would say, you know, David and I buying a home, you know, and like furnishing it and really like, what's that phrase, like nesting?
Yeah.
That's the exciting part. So, yeah.
What do you think are my best qualities?
Yeah.
Are my best.
So,
She's
So I'm
answering
basically
herself.
asking us.
Oh, what's your best
yeah.
qualities?
So what are my best qualities, guys?
I always say that you're so funny. Like that's one of her best quality. I love that about her.
When
She's
we
always
first
so funny.
met you, and I remember telling Brittany, like, I love hanging out with Alyssa
Yeah,
because
like,
she's
you're just
such
always
a
a
good
good
time.
time.
And your laugh.
Oh my
Oh,
God.
You
yeah,
have
yeah.
one of
I
the
swear,
best
yeah, yeah.
laughs. Like
I
one of
swear you
those
said that
laughs
in
that
the
have, like, it's just, it makes you laugh.
It just makes you want to keep laughing. And then, yeah.
Okay, keep it
She's like, keep them coming.
coming.
Love it.
The next category is pass.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
What's it gonna be?
Describe a time or moment in your life when you felt lonely or unloved.
Aw.
Sad.
Okay.
You know what? I know a perfect time actually. Okay, so I remember when I had broke up with my like high school relationship. I learned very early on because I jumped into another relationship immediately after I broke up with him. And I realized in that relationship I brought things,
Yeah.
insecurities,
Into
problems
that-
Over.
into the new relationship.
yeah.
And I had to break up with that person because it just
wasn't
wasn't
good.
working.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I felt like I turned into just a really ugly person. So I was like, you know, I need to be single. I need to like figure things out. It was hard for me to make that decision, even though I did do it, because I was like, I have to. Because if I jump from one relationship to the next, I'm just going to be repeating
The
things.
same like
Yeah.
cycle.
So that time frame where I was single for a couple of years, like three years. And I purposefully stayed single because I was like,
Yeah, you're like,
I'm not
mentally
mentally
okay.
not ready.
Ready.
Yeah, yeah.
And you know what? I
Yeah.
was like, I'm
Living your-
single.
Yeah, you're having
I'm
the time
partying.
of
I'm like, I'm having
At the
the
time, you're like
best
living my
time.
best
Right,
life. Yeah,
exactly.
yeah.
There were moments where, you know, you go home and you're just like,
You're lonely.
yeah, you just want to like come home to someone.
Right.
Because I am like a relationship kind of girl.
Yeah.
Like I am that
Yeah.
type of person.
Yeah.
But I had to force myself to be single and like, nope,
you could
I'm
be,
not.
like,
I had to like
yeah.
have boundaries.
Yeah.
Like I'm not jumping into another relationship. I'm not gonna go through this all over again.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a
Yeah.
moment where I felt lonely, but it wasn't a bad thing.
Yeah.
Like I'm so
Yeah.
glad that I made that
That you
decision.
did that. That you
Yeah.
went through that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because if I didn't, I'd be like making the same mistake over and over again.
Probably
Yeah.
wouldn't have changed.
Yeah,
Oh,
I wouldn't
yeah.
have
Better.
changed.
You wouldn't
Yeah.
have grown. You wouldn't have learned.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, because I feel like we all like meet somebody who it's like they're mature, and it's like if I'm immature, then you miss that opportunity to
Yeah.
prove to them like, no, actually I'm a very mature and like mentally,
Right.
spiritually
Ready, yeah.
healthy and
Yeah.
ready to be in a healthy relationship.
Yeah.
So when that opportunity came, I was like, oh, I'm ready.
Yeah.
You're like,
I'm ready. I'm ready to be in a relationship. Yeah.
I'm grown now.
I'm grown. I'm ready.
Yeah, that was
Like,
good.
the answers are always like really, me, I'm like, just
So eloquent.
They are. That's literally what I'm thinking. I'm like, right? You're like,
Right.
it's like, yeah. Okay, go ahead,
Just
Alyssa.
like scatterbrained
Mine
thoughts.
too. That's like literally what I'm thinking.
What beliefs do you have about yourself that resulted from childhood? I find that how do I put this? I'm very like aware, almost like hyper aware and like not really paranoid. I don't know what the word it is for, but like my dad growing up would always be like, be careful of this, be wary of this, don't do this, don't do that, don't say this. And so like now whenever I like meet people, I just always have this guard up. Even like, I mean, I try to go out and like be nice. I am nice to people, but I always like kind of like question like everybody's intentions.
Yeah, yeah.
Because like that's what he taught me. Like
Always taught you.
he just taught me that the world's out to get me.
Yeah.
So now like when I go out into the world, like that's what I feel like.
Yeah.
The world's out to get me.
I feel like our dad kind of was like,
Yeah.
to an extent. I was like, maybe it's like just having daughters.
My awareness of like, I guess the bad in the world.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, is like
So
what
it-
I learned.
Yeah. So now as an
Yeah.
adult, like when you're talking to people,
Yeah.
you
I
feel-
think, so I think I'm actually really good at reading people, like their vibes, because that's how he taught me.
Yeah.
So like if something feels off, like I'm just like, yeah, something is off.
It's like could be a good thing too.
It is
Yeah.
a good thing.
Like knowing,
I think
you know,
sometimes
being
when
aware.
people go into the
Yeah.
world naive, and
Too naive.
Yes, too
Yeah.
naive. You're like,
then you turn out to be like a pushover, and you just like
Right.
believe what everyone is saying.
Yeah.
So there's pros and cons to both sides.
yeah. What do you wish you could go back and tell yourself 10 years ago? Oh my gosh, 10 years ago.
Wow.
Oh, 18. So you had just graduated from high school.
Ooh, what do you
I would probably say stick to my goals. I feel like I was very ambitious. Well, I wouldn't say very, but I feel like I would say I'm more ambitious back then
Yeah.
than I am now, but I wish I would tell myself to stick to it and like
Yeah.
do what you want to do. Like as far as like career wise, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't you want to be a chef?
I did, yeah, which is crazy because when I cook now, I'm like, like it's like not even my best, but also like it's
You're
like I
Still
don't
really good. I know you
I also
cook
don't
good.
enjoy it too much, like cooking now. It's like 18.
You know,
like,
you're
I'm
still
doing-
really young. You're
Yeah,
28.
yeah, I know.
Right.
I mean, my life ain't over, but like, still, I just don't know.
No, but
if
I
would
know,
want
like
to,
at 18,
yeah,
saying that
like
to
saying
yourself.
that to yourself because I feel like that would.
That's
who
actually really
knows?
good advice.
Yeah.
It is.
Like don't give up on your like career
Good,
wise.
yeah.
What is this? Category?
Random.
Oh, random.
Random.
Okay. Oh my gosh.
What's one thing you'd like to get better at over the next year?
Ooh.
Okay. I'd like to get better at just like getting back into like my healthy lifestyle. Because remember, like a few years ago, I was just like super into working out,
Yeah.
super into just like eating super healthy. And I feel like I just kind of got lazy these past few years. So I'm just like, I really
get
need
back?
to get back.
Yeah, that's
to
a
that.
good one.
Yeah, because you really notice a difference on like how you feel when like you eat certain things, fast food and like all that stuff tastes really good in the moment, but then afterwards I'm just
Yeah, like how you feel. Yeah.
oh God, I feel like
I feel-
shit. I
yeah.
feel so tired. I don't want to do anything. So like eating stuff that's gonna give me more energy. I feel like
Yeah.
that would be better. So that's what I want to work on.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
That is a good one.
Okay, what's one thing on your bucket list that we can do together within the next 3 months?
Oh, you and Tyler.
Oh, I thought you meant like us. I was like, oh, what's one thing? Yeah, I know, that's what I was thinking, because I'm thinking we're playing together.
Right.
Well, I mean, I've been saying it, it's kind of like going along with traveling, but we
Yeah.
want to go to Mexico as a family with the kids.
Do like the all-inclusive resort.
Oh, yeah,
that's
I was telling him
perfect.
about it, like when we went to
Perfect for the
Cabo. Yeah, the
kids,
kids
yeah.
too. It'd be so fun.
When you experience stress or overwhelm, how do you like to be supported?
That's
a good one.
Yeah, I like that. Why can't I get that card? I'm just kidding.
I think with David and I, when I am feeling stressed or overwhelmed, it's kind of this weird thing that it's like I shouldn't have to say that I'm stressed,
Oh.
You should just read my mind. You should just
on the
know.
cues. Pick up on
But he does. Doesn't he?
He
know?
does.
He does, yeah.
He does. He can sense that I'm overwhelmed, and he will pick up the slack.
Yeah, yeah.
Like he'll cook for me or do the cleaning.
Yeah.
And also like me talking about how stressed I am. I know that like communicating is important, but sometimes I just don't want to talk.
Yeah.
I'm just like in the zone, and I just need someone to just already know that
Yeah,
to support me
without even having to say anything.
without even having to say anything. Yeah. Sometimes it's tough because he's going through things too. He's busy with work and stuff like that.
He's got a lot on his mind too.
Yeah. So I know it doesn't happen like all the time.
Like
But,
this.
but there's just been moments where I'm like, wow, thank you so much for doing that for me today because I really needed that, you know?
Right.
Yeah. Would you prefer we share a bank account or keep separate? Explain. Okay, with me and Tyler, I mean, we have a share, like a joint, and then we also have our own. So we kind of have both.
Yeah.
That's
but
good,
what do you
though.
prefer?
Oh, well, I mean, I'm also not working right now, so maybe a shared right now. Like I'm a stay-at-home mom, so I would say share.
Yeah.
But I do have my own.
Yeah.
I just
That's
it's funny. I'm like, I mean, I'm a stay-at-home mom.
Yeah.
Like what you said, stay-at-home mom.
Okay, so the next one, relationship.
Okay.
Relationship. What triggers you during an argument?
Oh, God, that's
such a good
That's
question.
an easy one. Though. Like, I actually like that one because. Go ahead. What triggers
So
you?
this is funny because David is so calm that his calmness will trigger me.
Oh my God.
And then I start getting louder.
Like
What
madder.
the heck? Why don't you have a reaction? But then if he were to raise his voice, which is also very rare,
Rare,
when he
yeah.
does, I'm like, oh.
You're like shit.
Yeah, man, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm like, why are you yelling?
That's actually
You're
really
the one who
funny.
yells.
But I'm the one that
He's
yells.
one that's
Yeah, yeah. So calm. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's like the thing is, I feel like we're really good at talking things out,
Communicating.
Yeah,
Yeah.
communicating. So
Yeah.
I try to not get it to that point.
Oh, this is kind of sad.
Okay.
If our relationship ended tomorrow, what 3 things would you miss the most?
Oh, that is sad.
Dang, there's a lot of things I would miss. One of the things I would miss the most would be just like the way we touch each other. Not even just like sexual,
yeah.
but just like it's so crazy, like the chemistry that we have that like it's almost like literally like puzzle pieces. So like when we're laying down, we just fit so snugly together.
Yeah.
When we hug, it's just like such a nice snug hug.
right.
It feels right. So like not having that would be like really, really sad.
That is a freaking sad card. What
I
the
know,
heck?
I'm just like,
oh, sad.
I think I would also miss like our jokes, obviously. We have so many jokes. And like it's funny because like we have like this weird telepathy that like I will say I'm sure everyone in like their relationships it happens to them too. But like I will be thinking something, but I don't say it out loud. I'm just thinking it.
Yeah.
And then he says it out loud.
Yeah, yeah.
And I'm just like, oh my God, what are you doing? You're reading my mind. I think I would also miss like coming home to someone.
Oh, yeah.
Just like be like having that, just knowing that I have that support, I have that love. Just like if I came home and he wasn't there, I'd just be like, this is so lame.
It was like what you said with your other card,
Right.
like coming home, like you come home to no one. It is like,
Yeah, and
it
it's
is
like-
it's lonely.
Oh, this is a
Yeah.
sad
That
one.
is sad. Sad card. What are the deal breakers that would make you reconsider our relationship? Deal breakers, I feel like a big one for me is like I don't tolerate cheating at all.
Yeah.
'Cause that's a deal breaker.
Right.
That is a deal breaker.
Like Tyler knows, like if it were to ever happen, I would be like, I'm done. Like I'm
Divorce.
Yeah, I would be like, cause it makes me sad. But like, no, that would be. I don't want to think about that. But like, that is one of my. He knows it too. Like that's one of my.
honestly,
deal breakers.
that's one of my deal breakers.
Like I don't, cause
Yeah.
okay, in my past, I always would just like tolerate it.
And when you do tolerate it, it
Yes.
changes the relationship
changes-
so much.
And
There's just your
also-
trust. There's no more
Yeah.
trust, and then you don't know how to function anymore. That's a good answer, though.
Yeah, that was
That's a
really
good
good.
answer. Okay, last round. On a scale of 1 to 10, how comfortable are you with public displays of affection? Oh, David knows this.
I'm laughing because
David knows this.
Wait.
Well, the thing is, it's not about comfortability. It's more, for me, it's just I don't like public affection.
Yeah.
Like, I, of course, love holding hands and, you know, a peck here and there, but to like fully make out with David in public,
Oh my
I'm
god.
like, it's just not me.
I can't even. I can picture it, but it's just weird. Like,
Yeah, like
You guys would never
I'm
do
not.
that.
We're
They
just
would.
not. And the
Yeah.
thing is, I think David and I are both on the same page. We both have always been like that.
yeah.
It's not like, oh, one person really likes public affection and the other one doesn't.
Yeah.
There isn't a disagreement. We agree on the same
Right.
thing.
Oh, that's good.
I thought that was gonna be a hard one.
Yeah, that was not
That
too bad.
wasn't bad at all.
For the last one too.
Yeah. What's your favorite way to receive affection?
What's your love? Well, is that right?
Oh,
No,
is that like a
language?
love language?
Oh no.
Or affection? Affection.
Yeah. To receive affection.
I mean, like kisses. I
Yeah.
love kisses. Yes, that's what the question is,
Yeah.
right? Yeah, kisses.
What's your favorite time of day for sex?
Morning, noon, night. Like, it's super easy. So asking you where.
Okay, yeah, I know. Okay, this is gonna be funny, but I would say morning.
Really?
I'm shocked.
I know, because the kid.
Because
The more exciting.
I mean, the kids are awake. Is that what you're saying? You're surprised
No, like
about the kids?
you don't get scared that the kids might.
No, I mean, it's never like where they're like come walking in. It's like usually
okay.
we're pretty like discreet about it, but
Okay.
like,
Or they're
I don't
still
know, it's
sleeping.
Like, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, like
Wow.
upstairs, you know.
All right, they're upstairs.
They're on a whole nother level.
Oh, that's funny.
You would probably laugh.
Cheers, guys. Happy Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day.